So, Your Excellencies, we gather at a vital time for our region and the global economy, a time of both great challenges and opportunities. It is evident in our discourse throughout the series of meetings we had today that while the global economic climate may seem to be hanging in a balance, our region remains unwavering and resolved in standing united and open for cooperation and collaboration, may it be intra-ASEAN or with other economies. Our journey over the decades has time and time again shown that our act of standing and working together has maintained ASEAN's edge as a resilient and thriving economic community, enabling us to advance prosperity for our people. So today, we face a world of heightened economic uncertainties, from slower growth forecasts to geopolitical tensions and the troubling rise of protectionism, with selective tariffs and trade measures eroding the foundations of the rule-based global trade order. Yet, ASEAN chooses a different path. Through the special AEM meeting that will convene in April 2025, we send a signal to the world that instead of deploying approaches that are insular or retaliatory, ASEAN stood firm that open communication, integration, and cooperation are the pathways to shared prosperity and safeguarding our region's economic stability, resilience, and long-term growth. We have learned from the past crisis that deeper cooperation is the key to resilience and growth. After the trials of the late 1990s and the global financial crisis, sound policies paired with regional integration enable ASEAN to emerge stronger and more connected. The AEC has come a long way following the narrative of the AEC Blueprint 2025 and also the 2015. In making ASEAN a seamless single production and investment hub, we strive towards becoming a region that promotes the free flow of goods, services, capital, and innovation. To this end, we have successfully concluded negotiations in upgrading the ITIGA to further reduce tariff and non-tariff barriers for intra-trade ASEAN. So in addition, we are also on track to conclude the ASEAN DEFA by end of 2025, or substantially conclude, aligning digital rules and standards to boost cross-border e-commerce and payments. So both these endeavors will certainly make it easier for our businesses to operate across the region and significantly increase trade among member states. In short, a more integrated ASEAN is our best response to an uncertain world. So, Your Excellencies, as we strengthen our internal integration, we also recognize that our region's prosperity has always been tied to the wider world. So our community's economic success is built on openness and connectivity with global partners. So I believe Your Excellencies agree with me that ASEAN will continue to build bridges, not walls, with our key trading partners by remaining committed to the rule-based trading system with WTO at its core. So let's continue to do our part to uphold free, fair, and non-discriminatory trade while cushioning the risk of being at the mercy of larger economies. Indeed, ASEAN's centrality in global trade has never been more apparent. The Sept, now in effect, has created the world's largest free trade area, covering approximately 30% of global GDP, with ASEAN at its center. We are also actively deepening strategic trade relations with new economies, with the latest example being our readiness to further enhance collaboration between ASEAN and the GCC. So this builds on the new ASEAN-GCC Joint Declaration on Economic Cooperation in the recent 46th summit. We are also strengthening economic ties with our existing dialogue partners through upgrading of several ASEAN +1 FTAs, such as the ASEAN-China FTA 3.0, the ITIGA review, and soon the ASEAN-Korea FTA upgrade. We are also exploring meaningful engagement with new trading blocs, one of them being a dialogue between ASEAN and the member economies of CPTPP to discuss areas of mutual interest. So these initiatives reinforce a diversified, robust network to deliver.